What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with the Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with your Monday morning motivational messages, which will be a collective reading today, guys. I'm just trying to keep it short and sweet for you guys because I know you guys like short and sweet rather than long and drawn out. And when I do all signs separately, it just tends to be about an hour and a half long, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull a collective message of the energies that could be coming in this week. This is like y'all little cup of coffee. Y'all probably already had y'all coffee by now because it's almost 9 o'clock. But, you know, this is something to just motivate you about the week, like what it is that you have to look forward to or beware of or whatever the case is, but just to give you a little motivation. And then we're going to pull an affirmation or I am for each individual sign at the end of the collective reading. Okay, so guys, stay tuned for that. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in for the collective for this Monday morning motivational message. Holy Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest white light, please use me as a vessel of clear, concise channeled messages for the collective as it pertains to this Monday morning motivational messages and the energies in and around the collective for this week ahead. So we getting justice here. Things getting ready to get balanced out. Some of you guys can be Libra or have a Libra in your life, in your immediate energy or space. But I do feel like something is getting ready to be balanced here. I do feel like a karmic cycle is ending or has recently ended for a lot of the collective. But as we know, divine timing sort of brings things in. Sometimes karmic cycles in, and then like you'll eventually start to see, you know, the fruits of your labor start to come in, especially if it was any resistance going on, or if you were waiting for something specific, because it didn't really have to be resistance unless it's like it was an urgency when it came down to a need or a goal or something like that, and it felt like it was taking you longer to get there. Then that's probably like the most likely resistance. Okay, so at the end of the day, I do feel like you guys are going to get some type of retribution here. Things are definitely going to be balanced out as it pertains to a situation or a connection with you guys. Somebody definitely wants to bring balance. They understand that they have to bring more to a connection, even if that's you. So what I mean by collective is that you guys place yourself where you go, because a lot of us are going through the same thing. We just in a different position when it comes down to the scenario. So place where you go here, but this can be somebody coming towards you to make balance, make peace, because I'm definitely getting somebody waving a white flag. I'm just seeing an arm like this waving a white flag. Okay, so yeah, somebody just wanted truce pretty much. So let's see what else is coming in. Inspiration. Okay, this is how you turn your enemies into, I don't want to say fans, but supporters. And I don't even want to say enemies, but I do feel like this is somebody that feel like they did you an injustice in the past and they do want to come make it right. Something about this connection has definitely sparked something within you or another individual, because I'm seeing inspiration. So you guys can be extremely inspiring to other individuals, but specifically somebody that you feel a type of connection to. It don't, you know, you could have just had like a karmic cycle with whoever this is, and it's closed out, but it's going to be closed out because of some type of balance that somebody brings, is what I'm getting. You know, so if you guys are dealing with a Libra, y'all might get some type of apology from them. I'm also getting a Sagittarius energy. I do feel like you guys have y'all boundaries up, or you put your boundaries up, and that could be the thing that inspired this individual to kind of, you know, like, all right, they had to check themselves. They had to check themselves about how they was bringing their energy into somebody else's life, no matter who you are to this individual, because this can be anybody. This can be a roommate, a lover, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor. But whatever the case was, it was like there was an imbalance there. Okay? This person sees you as somebody that's very inspirational, and I do feel like you could have been really open with whoever this individual is or this situation is. It's like you could have been really open, you know, with whatever or whoever this is. And again, it could have just been bringing you a lack of peace, you know. And now that maybe it's something that you cut away at, you closed out the cycle, I do see like your confidence coming back, you coming back to your energy center, you learning from this situation that you needed to create healthy boundaries, because this could have been something where you was overextending yourself, even if it was just work. Okay, so even if it's work, then this can be a situation where you're getting the recognition for all of the thankless things that you've been doing lately at work or just within your career sector. Okay, a lot of times when we get started, we have to, give out free energy or give out free products or samples or gifts or, certain things just to kind of, make people feel comfortable. And it's like, okay, shop with me or book with me or whatever the case is. Even people, like, even as simple as, not simple, because it's not simple, it's art, you know what I'm saying? But even, I'm just using this as an example because my daughter does hair. Like when she first started, she had to get a bunch of models, so she would do people's hair for free just so she could build a portfolio. So I'm just using that as an example so you can see how it applies to your life, but yeah, I'm pretty much seeing here, from a specific situation, it could have tampered with your confidence a little bit, especially if you was giving your all to it no matter what it is, and you weren't yielding the exact results that you were seeking no matter what you were putting out, or into something. And now it's like, instead of allowing it to break you, you learned a lesson. You learn how to limit certain things. You learn how to limit how much energy you extend to either individuals or situations or goals or events. It's kind of like, okay, to manifest this, to have faith, so I can't just plant seeds and stand over it, because then I'll be blocking the sun and it won't have a chance to grow, so again, I do feel like you had a past life with whoever this is, especially if it's as it pertains to a personal relationship. There's some past life energy, so it could have been like the same dynamic or switched in another lifetime, and you guys were meant to come and balance that out actually. And so with you learning your lesson that it was meant for you to start exerting some type of boundaries in your connections and in situations where it involves you dispensing energy, you have to learn how to be smarter about that. You know what I'm saying? All of us in general, it's like we have to learn how to be smarter about that and like keep ourselves empowered and centered. So at the end of the day, you becoming more exclusive as it pertains to what it is that you give your energy to. Okay? And it's not a closed off energy. It's literally just healthy boundaries is what I'm getting, guys. So don't feel bad about it. Okay? So let's see what else is coming in for the collective for this week. But the good thing about it is that you setting those boundaries, it also taught somebody else a lesson, because they saw that from their behavior, they can lose good people in their life, even if it's a job. Because maybe you even put in your 2-week notice, or you could be telling a spouse that you thinking about breaking up, or a roommate that you thinking about finding a new place. Whatever the case is, it's like whatever energy boundaries that you put up is awakening this person to the fact that their behavior drove somebody or something good away from them. All right, guys, I had to go get some water, so sorry I paused, but I think we left off on the fact that this person is realizing and having an opportunity to kind of review themselves, and how, this can be a pattern in their life where their behavior, their motives, their morals is like always making them miss opportunities, okay? I do feel like this person, they watch you in some kind of way. It don't have to be, they could be close to you, like if y'all was living in a home together or whatever. So it don't have to be watching like on social media, but it's just like examining you. Like they pay attention when you around them. It's like they pay attention to how you are, how you deal with other people, how you deal with them, how you treat yourself, which, like I said before this, I do feel like, you extended yourself to depletion when it comes down to other people, but you're learning that you have to be more smart or you have to be more careful and more, not necessarily careful, I can't find the right word right now. You have to be more mindful. Let's put it like that. You have to be more mindful of how you distribute your energy, because you may have an important role when it comes down to energy exchange, okay? No matter what that is, you might have high priorities when it comes down to energy exchange. So it's funny how, like, a lot of the readings are synchronized with stuff that we've been talking about for months, but we did a reading, or I did a reading like a month ago, or like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where it was talking about, save your energy for those that are going to use it in a positive way, instead of like giving it all away and depleting yourself on energy vampires, or people that's going to waste it, or take it and use it and turn it into shadow energy and manipulate others with your charm and your essence. You know what I'm saying? And so I do feel like that's where you come in this person's life as an inspiration, is because they kind of had an opportunity to compare how they treat people and how things work out in their life versus how you treat people and how things play out in your life according to that. Now, yeah, you got to take some L's like this person. But at the end of the day, they see how even releasing them puts you in a better position, because they were exhibiting the energy of somebody that was weighing you down before, okay? Or just not having the capability or the capacity. 11:11, I just saw that on the clock, and I don't know why, but I keep looking at the clock right when it turned 11:11 in like every video, guys. So I definitely do feel like this person is inspired to kind of change their ways. And I don't feel like it's just from what you're gaining or how your life goes, but in general, it's like if somebody is programmed to be a certain way, sometimes they don't even know that it's wrong, or that it's unattractive, or that it pushes people away, or that it makes people not want to deal with them, work with them, collab with them, network with them, whatever. It's like certain things will make people look at you as a con artist and just turn away from you, and I'm not saying that this person is on the con artist level, but I'm just giving you examples as to what repels things for people. Having a certain energy signature repels, people will just look at you as a troublemaker, a taker, a thief, a energy siphoner, So it's kind of like this person is seeing themselves from the proper light now. Like, dang, all this time, I've been operating out of self-preservation, being selfish, taking more than I give, using people, manipulating, charming folks, stuff like that, taking what energy and essence I can to do not necessarily evil, but not bring people justice or balance. And they realizing that they don't want to be that person anymore. So again, lessons were learned in this situation, because you learned to put up more boundaries and stop people pleasing. And somebody here is inspired to be better, to operate out of the energy of confidence, because when you truly confident in yourself, you don't feel like you have to take a jab or like you got to do something else to upset anybody else's energy, because you truly know what it's like to not only care about yourself, but to care about others. But in order for you to care about others, you must first care about yourself. So this person is doing this self-discovery, or has done, no matter how long you guys haven't talked to this person. For some of you, it can only be just like a couple of weeks, but in this time, they kind of realize, like, damn, and maybe you even left them with some words as you put up your boundaries. Like, I come in peace and love, but I have to tell you, brother, I have to tell you, sister, that this connection, this dynamic, this friendship, you know what I'm saying, this co-parentship, whatever it is, ship that you got with this person, or this circumstance, or this work relationship, or whatever it is, it's not working for me, because I'm only giving, and I have lots of people that I have to give to, but those people willingly, exchange. They willingly give and exchange, and it's not necessarily financial. It's just knowing when to be there for somebody else, and just stop expecting people to just be there for you, or give and give, or come into work early and stay late, but then don't want to give nobody a raise when it's time for a review. So like I said, it's gonna be many avenues that this can go, especially since I'm doing it as a collective rather than individual signs. So that's the reason why I'm giving those variations, because I really want you to apply it to your life how it truly goes, and not try to fit it in one area. So let's see what else is coming in. clarity. Y'all, I'm telling you, this person, y'all, I'm trying to tell, okay, Spirit. Well, I get a whole reading off of 3 cards then. I mean, that's what basically Spirit trying to say right now, that I don't need to pull no cards. Let's wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But no, truly, this is just a double down of what I already said. This person is gaining clarity as to the reason why they can't manifest a dang on thing without manipulation. It's like they have to keep the lie going. They have to keep, you know, the energy going in order to gain, but they always lose and lose again because fertility is in reverse. And even when it comes to you, like if you were the empress in this person's life, it's like you no longer nurturing this. You want to focus more on yourself because you feel like this person wasn't bringing balance to your life. They could have been dampering your inspiration, your fire, you know, your resilience. They could have been taken from that so much so that you had to do some type of work or healing in order to get yourself back on track. But this person is realizing why they can't manifest what it is that they want in life. And they realizing that it's not everybody else. And it's not that this world is so effed up. And it's not the white man's system. That it's you. You know what I'm saying? You become your own biggest enemy when you think the whole world is up against you. Or when you think that it's such a dog-eat-dog world that you got to bite the hand that feeds you. Or the hand that patted you on the back. Or the ear that listened. Or the shoulder that you cried on. You know? Let's get one more. So, yeah, this person is seeing the error of their ways. I'll say that. Okay, career. Again, like I said, you guys are focusing on y'all career. Y'all don't want any more slowdowns. Y'all inspired right now. Y'all have an immense amount of creativity that is brewing within the pit of your core essence, and you just ready to release that, vocalize that, demonstrate that, express that in any way that you authentically possibly can. You know, trust is here. It's like you already trusted in the universe that this was going to come back around somehow, and that also, even if you felt like you had to take some type of L or you had to go through a hard time in a situation, you know, in an environment or with a person, that the lesson was going to be learned on both ends. And that from here, you know, even if it is the unknown, that, you know, whatever it is has to be better than, you know, a stalemate, being stuck, not being recognized for who you are, not your worth not being honored, no matter where that is. Okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and clarify, guys. Let's see what's coming in. I might clarify twice, but we'll just see, you know. Okay, so why is justice here for the collective for this Monday morning motivational messages? So you definitely changed somebody's life. You definitely was some type of catalyst as it pertains to this person wanting to shift their energy so that they can change their own reality instead of blaming the world. You know, it's not them against the world. They realize that now. They realize it's them against them. Why is justice here? Oh, what's this? I love when it's another card in here. Teacher. What I say, you was here to teach this person a lesson big time. And I do feel like this person look up to you despite however they treated you. And maybe this person is so used to being like, because understand that a lot of us light workers, or, you know, however you exercise your journey. Okay. A lot of us come into contact with people that have extreme potential, but they're not exercising it because they've become a product of their environment. They've become a victim of their own mentality. You know, somebody said arrested development. Let's see. Why is justice here? The Empress. Because you are the Empress. You know, the Two of Earth is coming here. You no longer continue to go back and forth with this individual. You decided not to repeat a cycle with this person. You know, you closed out a cycle. You continue to just cultivate for yourself. You are the Empress. This person feel like they lost you. They feel like you completely turned your feelings off like a light switch. Like Penelope Cruz said in Vanilla Sky. You know, if you do something to hurt me, I can turn my feelings off. Like that. you know. And that's not to say that we're not loving human beings, but we also love ourselves. Goddesses, empress, you know, whatever it is that you call yourself, you know. But this person, they felt rejected. They felt rejected by what you said, because I do feel like you had an exiting line out of this person's life, but you sparked some type of inspiration within them. And that's why this person is wanting to come forth and give some sense of apology, because they've been up in their head. Whatever words you left some lasting words on this person. Boy, oh boy, yes you did, honey. Okay, Two of Cups in reverse. This is a breakup, the severing of a friendship. Now you guarded to this person. You were big guarded, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like that could be those healthy boundaries. It's kind of like, you know what? It's not like I left this situation unscathed. You know, you hurt me in some kind of way, or you put me in an energy of feeling defeated because I was putting so much energy into this job, this relationship, this friendship. Again, you know, trying to co-parent wherever it is in your life where you feel like this person can be coming back around, you know. And it's like, again, it could have been affecting your career in some kind of way, or stagnating you, slowing you down, because it was putting you in a bad energy. Why is fertility here? And you recognize that, and it's like, nah, y'all, that Nine of Pentacles, you made yourself single. So this could be a husband for some of you, a child's father, and I'm only saying that because the Empress is showing up. Okay, so somebody is stepping into their energy like, you know what, I got too much power, privilege because of the things that I've done. And so you want to focus again. You focusing on work. You're praying for some type of financial gain, and it's coming in for you because you're making decisions for yourself. Because I do feel like with fertility, you found out what the root to your stagnancy was, and you cut it off. It's like, if you will accept less over and over again from somebody, then why did the universe need to give you more? Why does the universe need to expand on your blessings? You know, why is clarity here? Because you couldn't understand where it was coming from. High Priestess is in reverse. Patience is in reverse. You realized where it was coming from, and it was because you was dealing with somebody that wasn't truly in alignment with you, that was operating out of their lower self. And even if, like I said, it's an establishment that you work for, they were too. They were operating out of a place of taking of your energy, taking of your effort, and not wanting to give you what you're worth. And a lot of us, you know, that do actually work at some type of corporation or a 9 to 5, no matter what your hours are, you know, we feel that because you never truly feel like you're getting paid your worth until you are a successful business owner. And I'm going to just be honest. No matter what a good job looks like to you, eventually, after putting so much of your energy into it, you realize that that still ain't even good enough. And that's for people that have educated backgrounds and not. Because I know educated people that feel like they're not getting paid enough. So, okay, why is career here? But yeah, you realize where the imbalance was coming from. Because I do feel like you could have turned a blind eye simply because, again, you know, this could be something that you was truly dedicated to. You had a goal in mind when it came to it, and you was holding on to that goal, but you was realizing that not only was you not reaching that goal because you was doing the same thing, expecting different results, but also, you know, what was I wanting to say? You wasn't reaching that goal, but none of the other goals either around you. You know, it's like everything stopped. Like, okay, if you're going to take something stagnant, if you don't mind being at a stalemate, if you don't mind continuing to operate out of the energy where you accepting something that's not conducive to your growth, then shit can just stop growing here. Because we see that you okay. Death begots death. You accept the dead, then we'll give you more dead stuff. Everything will start dying. Your money, your friendships, your relationships. What else you want to go? You know, that's the universe talking to you. But yeah, it's like you understand that it's not wise to, you know, allow this person back your energy. So I do feel like you are going to keep the cycle closed, what I'm seeing here, because you feel like it's not really smart. Like, even though this person is coming back around, you recognize and realize that it's going to take a while for this individual to get to a place where, and I feel like it's going to be tempting too, guys. It's going to be tempting, but you understand that it's a while. Yeah, you guys are not in alignment for each other, unfortunately. So I feel like whatever y'all learn from each other, y'all was meant to learn. But this person does want to apologize, guys. And this is a queen. This is a king of wands in reverse energy. So it could be somebody that was very jealous. You know, it could be a masculine energy, but I also see reversals as the opposite sex as well. So even if it was a feminine energy, a feminine fire sign, a feminine Libra, because we basically get injustice and the Empress here, and then we got the Empress in there. So for a lot of you, this person can have heavy Libra placements. But what I'm definitely getting here is that this you recognize and realize that it's going to take this person time to have a true transformation. So you feel like you need to continue to focus on what you were focusing on and not allow yourself to get caught up in like giving this person the benefit of the doubt, because you have over and over again. It's like you need to feel an energetic change before you let this person back around, if at all. Because for some of you, you taking it as lesson learned and moving on. It's like you just don't want to even take a chance at repeating the same cycle. You guys are not afraid of the unknown. You're not afraid to take a new path at all. Okay, so let's see what's coming in. Let me get an I am for Aries. Can I get an I am for Aries, Spirit, as it pertains to this spread for the Monday morning motivational messages? So I regard all altars with respect. Okay, and I feel like that altar is even your body. Some of you guys could resonate with Sekhmet or Bastet as spirit animals or goddesses or something like that. But so if you are Aries, if you do honor specific animals or goddesses and gods, it's time to start making some type of altar so you can better communicate. Because I do feel like there were signs that were not recognizable to you with the high priestess coming out and reversing that spread, and you gaining a sense of clarity later. But I do feel like you could have got the signs a lot earlier if you create more of a relationship with the gods and goddesses that you govern under, or your ancestors, you know, or just getting in touch with your spirit animal and allowing that communication to flow through dream state or meditation. Okay, so, you know, yeah, it's time to definitely set your altar up and start honoring the ancestors so that when situations like this occur where you're a little confused, they can guide you through. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for Taurus. But I feel like that altar is also your body. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you honor yourself as well. You know, especially if you govern under certain goddesses and gods, it's like that means that you come from a royal bloodline and you feel that sense of royalty within your DNA, and you refuse to continue to accept less when you know how much you truly do deserve. Okay, what's coming in for Taurus as I am for the Monday morning motivational messages? Oh, y'all keep getting two. I am open to love in various forms. So stop being so rigid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Taurus, a lot of you guys I recognize have Libra placements. So it just depends. You can be the actual Libra that's coming into somebody else's life, because I'm getting that energy of needing to be open, you know, to individuals rather than think that love is a game or whatever the case is. Now, take it as it resonates, Taurus. If somebody did this to you, then they also need to be open to love in various forms. You know what I'm saying? Like, because somebody here might feel like they destined for a relationship with you, but you might only be open to a friendship at this point. Okay, so it's like, if it only can be a friendship, then just accept that. You know, I affirm that all life is sacred, yeah, including yours. And that's why you don't have time to be sitting around getting taken advantage of. And you have to be mindful of how you distribute your energy, you know. Okay, so let's get an energy for Gemini. I am for Gemini as it pertains to this spread for the Monday morning motivational messages. I listen to opposing opinions. Okay. So again, Gemini, you can be the individual that's bringing balance to somebody's life. Again, there's a sense of rigidity here where somebody don't want to hear it if it's not their normal programming. I was getting a kind of like a one-track mind with that Libra energy. So once again, it doesn't have to be a Libra sun for each and every one of you, but there is a sense of, needing to embody that Venus energy and just be more loving and compassionate towards other individuals and the way that they see things and their love language and their opinions. So in this situation, it's like you're being inspired to be more open-minded. So for some of you Libras, for some of you Geminis, you could actually be the person that's coming back to bring balance into somebody's life, because it's like you being asked to listen to opposing opinions. And that could have been what got this to fall out to begin with. It's because one person wanted one thing or one way of being, But even if you are on the receiving end of an apology, Gemini, then just recognize that not everybody sees things the same way as you. But in your absence, this person realized how you was right, So let's get one for Cancer. Gemini, Cancer. Right? Yeah. Why do I feel like it's one thing between Gemini and Cancer? Is it just straight to Cancer? I think so. Okay, let's get Cancer. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Let's get an I am for Cancer. I embrace the awe. Yeah. And see, that's that trust in the process thing. It's kind of like, all right, somebody here is definitely accepting to the ending. It's kind of like, all right, I get where what I was supposed to learn from this individual. I get it. And again, like I said, there could have been some choice words. Yeah, because it's like you felt like at some point you had to stand up for yourself. And maybe you didn't want to exit this person's life by ghosting them. Maybe you actually wanted to, make it clear that you walking away, So it's like you embrace the awe. You embrace any new cycles that's coming in. You're embracing this person's apologies. I'm getting I am kind. I relate in peace. So it's just like, you can kind of understand where this person is coming from, because maybe at one point you was like that as well. At one point in your life, and you had to learn, like, damn, I'm giving a lot less than what I'm receiving from people. And maybe that's also why that happened to you, is because of karma. Okay, so let's go ahead and and I'm not saying that in a negative way. We all go through phases in life, and sometimes we don't even realize what we're doing until we standing on the outside of it. And learning and understanding our accountability is like so important. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you grasped, like the outcome to, then that's good for you, So let's see. Let's get one for Leo. Let's get an I am for Leo for this Monday morning motivational message as it pertains to this spread. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I keep my own counsel. So yeah, again, I was getting that you guys use your energy for something important, no matter what that is. It's so many different ways and arts and, crafts and talents and gifts that people have where they can implement to the world where it helps people. And in whatever way you do that, Leo, it's like you being asked to keep your own advice. Like, don't tell people that they worth more and don't settle for less while you settling for less. So Leo is definitely telling you, like, maintain your light heart, forgive, and keep your own advice. Okay, so for Virgo, we got, I am trustful in my relationship. So you guys can have specific trust issues, Virgo. So some of you guys can be the one offering an apology because I do sense that somebody's behavior when it comes down to relationships stems from trust issues, stems from being hurt, stems from not being exposed to many people that exhibit different belief systems and stuff than them, because I'm seeing like a race difference. So you guys could have even been in like this could have been something that was like race different, age, religion, something to that. It was like a big difference between you guys. But at the same time, you know, Virgo, you or whoever this person is, it's like learning how to use your discernment and discern good from the bad, because somebody here is just putting people in a category, in a box. It's like all women are like this, all men are like this, when it's not true. Because when God brings somebody good into your life to kind of help balance out those energies and bad experiences that you had with some good ones, then it's like you end up missing out, because you making somebody that's actually really down for you feel like they not nothing in your life, because you so used to people acting like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's coming in for Libra. Because Libra, y'all energy came up prominently. Like 3 times. What? Ooh, damn. Okay. Ooh, y'all. These cards don't want to stay in my hand. Hell. I consume only my fair share. So yeah, somebody know they was taking too much. So Libra, if that was you, then it's like you gonna learn how to balance. I can be trusted. Okay, so it's like don't manipulate people. Don't take people's kindness for weakness. Don't overconsume. You know, don't take, and just expect people to give. Okay, let's see. I hold my purity in high esteem. Okay, and so this is for Scorpio. So a lot of you guys can be the ones on the receiving end, okay, and I'm getting that because some chakras is lit. Look at those chakras, they lit, y'all. And so Scorpio, you can definitely be on the receiving end of this apology this week, because it's looking like you the one that got the message to close out a cycle, went and got yourself realigned, and now somebody is coming back to let you know that you inspired them to change, and that they're sorry, and that they realized that they was taking advantage. But you had to do this because you do hold your purity in high esteem. You already know that your energy is very golden, and you refuse for that shit to be treated like brass. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for Sagittarius as it pertains to I am. For the Monday morning motivational messages, and I'll try to timestamp these guys. Sagittarius, I am humble. That can go both ways, honestly. So I don't know if you guys are on a receiving or giving end. It's probably equal. You know, like it could probably be 50-50. Some of y'all on the receiving end. And it's like you being asked to stay humble. Like, don't act arrogant like you just better than this person because this person coming back to you and they apologizing. It's like accept the apology with humbleness, not a I told you so, or you know, thrashing or bashing this person for not getting it while you was around. It's just kind of like, you know, take it easy, because everybody go through their phases. And ultimately, you know, if you are some type of energy healer, light worker, shadow worker, no matter what you are and what role you play in humanity, in this universe, you know, it's like exercise some understanding, because you went through those same trials and tribulations at one point, so you can see what not to be, what people don't like, what you don't like, essentially. And sometimes you experience it on the receiving end, just to make sure that you never exhibit that type of energy again. So it's like, in a sense, there's some relatability there, but I also totally get that spirit is saying stay humble. You know, even though a lot of you guys are going to have y'all guards up, and it's understandable, you know, whatever, you know, happened in the situation, you know, it just depends on what happened in your situation. But at the end of the day, it's okay to protect yourself, but just make sure you humble. Don't look down at people because they behind the timeline. And I know a lot of you, I'm saying that in vain because it ain't no way. But I just feel like that's the advice for Sagittarius, is to stay humble. Okay, so let's get Capricorn energy. Let's get an I am for Capricorn as it pertains to the Monday morning motivational messages. Ooh, okay. I speak with sincerity. You told this person how you really felt. I praise the God and the goddess. Yeah. And see, that's the thing. That's what we are being asked to do. It's not just operate out of darkness alone or light alone, but understand that there's a polarity, that we harness both light and dark, masculine and feminine. And there's a need to make sure that those energies are balanced. Otherwise, circumstances like this can happen where people are leaving your life because you're too competitive, or you're too jealous, or, you know, you focus too much on what's not happening in your life and what's happening in somebody else's life, rather than focusing all your positive intentions on making what happened in your life that you want to happen. So, okay, you just put yourself where it go, but somebody here gotta not only praise the light, but praise the dark as well, and balance that. Or not only praise the dark, because somebody here was with darkness, so somebody is coming back. You know, like I said, taking accountability for their actions, because I speak with sincerity. This person is speaking from the heart, and they being, you know, as real and sincere as they possibly can. Or Capricorn, if you apologizing to somebody this week, then that's you. Okay, let's get one for Aquarius. Let's get an I am for Aquarius as it pertains to this spread. For the, I give offerings that are genuine, and I respect the property of others, okay? So, yeah, you could have had some people stealing from you, Aquarius. You know, this person that is coming... This person that is coming to apologize, they definitely could have stole from you in some kind of way. I hope they ain't, like, breaking into your house or something, because these two dress like robbers. Okay, so... It's like, whoever this is, they could be coming back to give you a gift or something like that. Or even if you was given from a place, Aquarius, where it was like to have leverage, don't do that no more. Like, that's definitely something that's being advised in your energy. It's like, make sure that whatever offerings you give is from the heart. It's not just to gain something in return, or to say you could do it, or to throw it back in that person's face, and take it as it resonates, because that could have been happening to you. But also, somebody here needs to respect the property of others. So when it comes down to, like, if this person stole from you in some kind of way, or even if they was just invading your energy or your space in any kind of way, you know, the advice is definitely to respect the properties of others. Or if you were doing that, Aquarius, you being asked to, you know, think twice about doing that, because once you have something that's worthy of having, you can lose that just off the strength of universal law. So let's get one for Pisces. But yeah, if somebody took from you, they realizing that that was wrong in any kind of way. Whether they stole ideas or stole something physically from you, stole money from you, stole energy from you, you know, just anything. Okay, so let's see. Pisces energy. Let's get an I am for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. For this Monday morning motivational message. Damn, y'all getting a lot. I'm getting, I advance through my own abilities. So, Pisces, y'all know y'all the high priestess. So, it's like you being asked to use your abilities to continue to advance. So, you guys are the ones that's focused on y'all career. Y'all accepting apologies, but y'all not letting nothing else stop y'all. I create harmony. Look at that. I never saw this card before, Pisces. This is a beautiful card, Lord. It is so beautiful. I never saw this. This is the first time this ever came out. And so, again, it's like you're going to be harmonious about it. Like, you are going to forgive whoever this is, because at the end of the day, once your energy was cleared enough for you to have a clarity to see what was going on, you knew exactly why everything happened. You trust the process. You trust, you know, the outcome of what's going to happen moving forward. I benefit with gratitude. You know, at the end of the day, you got things that's coming in for you. So it's like, by you learning this lesson, ultimately it's taking you to the next level. So you gonna benefit, you gonna take the benefit out of a bad situation and give honor to the ancestors, you know, to the universe in general, you know, because you have gratitude. Even if it was a harsh lesson, it's like, okay, I learned from it, and because I learned something and I'm able to go to the next level, now it's time for me to gain some beautiful benefits. Okay, I speak with good intent. All right, so I feel like overall this is the person that's coming towards all of you guys this week, no matter what their sign is. All right, I feel like that Libra energy is just love. It's just the love. It's Venus energy, love and compassion that need to be shown. and verbalized. Okay, guys? So like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.